Public School. I'm your science teacher. We are learning chapter 2, Is Matter Around Us Pure? Now we do had a word about solutions, right? So in solutions what we saw was that solution is a heterogeneous mixture, means the substance that easily dissolve in it. For example, when you dissolve a spoon of lemon into a water, it become lemonade and it will become it is uniformly mixed with each other. So if you take a spoon of juice from a top or a bottom, it tastes the same, but depending upon what is more in quantity and less in quantity, we differ. It is that the one which is in larger in quantity we call as a solvent, right, and the one is in less quantity is called a solute. For example, when in a glass of water you add a spoon of lemon, that is nothing but that is what a spoon of lemon is called a solute, and a glass of water is called a solvent. So the larger quantity is solvent and the smaller quantity is solute. Understand this small thing. Now based on that we have understand examples. Now properties, as what I said, the solution is a homogeneous mixture, right? The solution is a homogeneous mixture, first thing. So first thing, as what I said, the solution is a homogeneous mixture, right? Second thing, the particles of the solutions are smaller, 1 nanometer. Now you know what is 1 nanometer? 1 nanometer, nm means nanometer, right? What does that mean? If we talk about that thing, 1 nanometer is like 10 raised to minus 9 meter. So it's like 1 upon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros are there. So it is that much small. Think a little how small a particle it is. So they are talking that the particle of a solution are smaller than 1 nanometer in diameter. So definitely it is not possible for us to see with a naked eye. Because of very small particle, they cannot scatter. Now as what I told you, scattering is what, when you pass a light, for example a laser light from a glass of lemonade, you cannot see the path of light, okay, that is called, if you can see the path of light, that is called scattering, but if you cannot see the path of light, that is called not scattering. So because of such small particles you cannot see any scattering in a solution. Third thing, you even cannot filter it. The filter paper is there. If you have kept a soil in a glass of water and you filter it with a filter paper, the soil will be there on the filter paper and the water will come out. But in a lemon juice it cannot happen, right? When you pass it through a filter paper, it doesn't mean that the lemon juice will be on the filter paper, no, the water will goes down, no. So the third point, they do not scatter, and the fourth point, you cannot separate it with a filter paper, means any mode of filtration. So that is the properties about a solution. Now based upon solute and a solvent, it depends on the concentration of a solution. Now you know that whenever you try to make a lemonade, if you put more amount of solute, okay, if you add more amount of solute, it become concentrated, means it is so strong that you cannot drink, or if it is very less quantity. So depending upon it, it is divided into two, either it can be dilute or it can be concentrated. So it is very simple to understand that when can you say it is dilute? When the solute, right, it is less in amount than the given quantity of solvent. So at any particular temperature, yes, the temperature do matters. Why does the temperature matters here? See, it's like you must have seen when you make gulab jamun, you make a sugar syrup. So sugar syrup, there is only ultimate amount of sugar get dissolved in a water. After that the sugar cannot dissolve. For that you have to increase the temperature, right? So at a particular temperature, if a solution dissolve a solute, in capable of dissolving, that is a saturated solution, right? That is a saturated means concentrated solution. So amount of water it can, amount of solute it can dissolve at a particular temperature is called saturated solution, and that amount is called solubility. Okay, but if it is less in proportion, that is called unsaturated solution, which we call it as a dilute solution, right? The amount of solute is less in a solution, then it is called less than the saturated level, then we call it as a dilute solution or unsaturated solution. So it is very simple to understand. Saturated means concentrated, the both are same, means the amount of solute is, that is the maximum capacity of that solution or solvent to dissolve that solute, that is called a saturated solution. But if the solute is less than the saturated solution, that is called unsaturated solution. Okay, but as what I said, the temperature do matters. Okay, now you all know that we add mass by mass. Now mass by mass means if you add one powder form into another powder form, or one solid into another solid, that we call mass by mass. So that is how you can formula mass upon solute, mass upon solution. That is how you get your percentage. Then the other thing is, you are adding solid into liquid, then you use a formula mass by volume. Understand, huh? Solid with solid, mass by mass. Solid with liquid, mass by volume. And liquid with liquid, we call it volume by volume. It do matters, huh? Yes, you can see all these things on a water bottle, on a Pepsi bottle, or on an alcohol bottle, or in some recipes also they say mass by mass, mass by volume. It do matters. Concentration, if you make a Rashna or anything, that is also mass by volume. You are adding a powder into a water, that is mass by volume. So you know you have to put particular amount of water, in that only you have to pour that liquid, pour that solid. Okay. So this three formulas is really important in making so many things into it. So concentration, as what I said, mass by mass. Second thing is mass by volume, and the third thing is volume by volume. Again I say, first is solid by solid, solid into liquid, and liquid into liquid. Okay, so I hope you are getting what is the solution, concentration of the solution. The next what is we are going to see is a colloidal solution. Okay, so just look at it very properly. This is really important because the next part in the next standard you are going to see more into it. Okay, fine, thank you so much. That's it for a day. I'll see you in the next session. Bye, take care.